Wow. The cryptocurrency market has been really active over the past several days. To put it another way, yesterday it appeared as though we were on the verge of acquiring an infinite amount of wealth, and today the entire cryptocurrency market is once again playing a cruel joke on us. If I were to tell you that XRP Ripple is on the cusp of seeing huge growth, what would you think? The question is, what could possibly drive every bearer of XRP insane? Despite the fact that it may sound like something out of a fairy tale, the most knowledgeable professionals, including the CEO of Ripple, are discussing it. In the presence of the support of the government system in the United States, a price increase to $10,000 and beyond. Are you curious? If you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, let's get started. I hereby defer. A step-by-step breakdown of everything is what we need to do. Over the past few years, there has been a discernible change that has been noted among the BRICS nations, which are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These nations are gradually moving away from their traditional dependence on the United States currency. Instead, these nations are actively collaborating with Ripple Labs to investigate the possibility of developing digital money that is based on the XRP ledger. Given the long-standing dominance of the United States dollar in international commerce, this strategic approach represents a shift from that dominance. This represents a determined attempt by the BRICS states to diversify their currency reserves and decrease their exposure to potential geopolitical risks that are linked with relying on a single currency. There is no possible way to overestimate the significance of this departure. Through their adoption of Ripple Labs and the XRP ledger for the creation of CBDC, the BRICS nations are not only demonstrating their intention to exercise a higher degree of control over their monetary policies, but they are also acknowledging the potential advantages that may be gained from the utilization of decentralized database technology. This action highlights a more widespread trend of digital change within the landscape of the global financial systems landscape. How blockchain technology is reimagining and reshaping the conventional financial structures that have been in place for centuries. This change marks a critical milestone for Ripple as it continues on its path toward increasing its use in mainstream applications. Ripple's position as a major player in the domain of cross-border payments and digital asset solutions is validated by the fact that BRICS nations, which include some of the greatest economies in the world, are turning to Ripple Labs for the development of CBDC. Furthermore, it illustrates the rising recognition of Ripple's technology as a viable approach for improving the efficiency of the system. Transactions in the global financial system that are both transparent and secure. Both XRP and Ripple are distinguished by their one-of-a-kind approaches to resolving real-world problems. Ripple is able to facilitate real-time, low-cost international transactions by utilizing blockchain technology. This is in contrast to traditional banking systems, which are dependent on centralized intermediaries and old infrastructure. The digital asset that is native to the XRP ledger, known as XRP, functions as a bridge currency, making it possible to achieve fast settlement and smooth liquidity across international borders. The decision made by the BRICS nations to use XRP as a global currency highlights the numerous advantages that it possesses in comparison to traditional fiat currencies and other digital currencies. But wait, how is it even possible for that to happen? Have you prepared yourself for a revelation that will blow your mind and contradict all you thought you knew about digital currencies? Please hold on to your seats because the information that I am going to reveal will force you to doubt the true nature of things. Imagine the following: just a short while ago, naysayers were unrelenting in their assertions that XRP Ripple was nothing more than a hoax, a business that should not be trusted. Nevertheless, if we fast forward to the present day, we find that the economic powerhouses of the globe are reluctant to embrace Ripple. They are actively collaborating with them as a partner. Where did the change come from? When it comes to this incredible reversal, what secrets are behind it? It is not possible for you to overlook that. Let's jump right in. Consider the following scenario: Ripple Labs, which was once involved in a legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), is now at a critical crossroads in its path. Due to the investigation that the Securities and Exchange Commission has been doing regarding the classification of XRP Ripple as a security, significant negotiations have taken place, which has resulted in a proposed settlement offer of $20 million. However, what does this proposal imply for the evolution of XRP in the future? To put it simply, it is not merely a legal resolution after all. It has the ability to act as a catalyst for the development of XRP to unprecedented heights. The shroud of regulatory uncertainty is beginning to go away, and it is possible that XRP may emerge more powerful than ever before, ready to reach its full potential as a digital asset utilized all over the world. The resolution of the case brought by the Securities and Exchange Commission against Ripple might pave the way for increased adoption of XRP by institutional investors and financial institutions alike, which would boost its value to heights that have never been seen before. When it comes to institutional interest, it is impossible to overlook the seismic transformations that are taking place within the landscape of the financial industry. Wall Street corporations, prominent entities such as BlackRock, JP Morgan, and Wells Fargo are not only spectators in this change, rather, they are actively participating in it. These individuals are engaged players who are actively collecting XRP and are aware of the inherent worth it possesses. In point of fact, a paper that was stolen from BlackRock specifically acknowledges the utility of XRP for payment reasons, thereby establishing its position as a reliable asset within the ecosystem of the financial system. The growing support that XRP is receiving from major institutions demonstrates both its credibility and its potential to be a digital asset that can completely change the game. As the most powerful people in the world's financial sector continue to show interest in XRP, it is becoming increasingly obvious that its utility goes well beyond speculation. It is a concrete asset that has applications in the actual world and can be of tremendous value. Additionally, with each new cooperation and purchase, XRP moves closer to achieving its proper position as a global financial system. Are you interested in learning more about the ways in which Ripple is being adopted right here in the middle of the United States? As a result of the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) hovering over Ripple's shoulder, it is common knowledge that the company's journey has been riddled with legal obstacles. However, hold on to your seats, for what is taking on right in front of our eyes in the United States of America might just take you by surprise. Ripple's influence is growing like wildfire, and the most recent developments will leave you stunned. This is despite the hurdles that are being presented by regulatory authorities. Continue to pay attention, because I am about to reveal the stunning truth about the success that Ripple has made in the United States, which you will not want to miss. Therefore, while the attention of the world may have been focused on Ripple's efforts to develop its international presence, in the United States of America, the events that have been taking place recently are nothing short of revolutionary. Ripple's reach is penetrating the very fabric of the American financial environment, despite the fact that it is now engaged in legal disputes and may face regulatory uncertainty. In point of fact, were you aware that 20% of all central banks throughout the world are now utilizing Ripple's technology? It is a gigantic bullish indication that cannot be disregarded in any way. But before we get into it, let's take a closer look at one of the most important things that has occurred so far: the audacious plan that the Federal Reserve has to incorporate XRP into its blockchain component for the FedNow payment system. The fact that Ripple has been able to successfully revolutionize international financial transactions is demonstrated by this step, which is not merely an integration of technology. The Federal Reserve intends to streamline the FedNow payment system by utilizing the lightning-fast transaction speeds and low costs of XRP. This will herald in a new era of efficiency and accessibility in the realm of financial transactions. What is even more exciting is the growing partnership between the Federal Reserve and Ripple, as they are working hand in hand to investigate novel methods for making financial transactions more efficient. A blurring of the lines between the old and the new is the result of this relationship, which represents a convergence of established banking institutions and cutting-edge blockchain technology. When it comes to the puzzle, however, the Federal Reserve is